Good morning everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good because it is good to feel good. My voice isn't, but that has been a recurring theme these last few days. Anyway, it is the day that I leave Philadelphia, and do you know what? This trip has been absolutely incredible, and you know what? I'm quite sad to be going actually. Like I was just having a little moment to myself about an hour ago, and it's just like I'm all alone in this hostel room, and everyone who was staying in this room these last few days were all pretty much going for WrestleMania. Most of them left yesterday, and then I was the only one here when I came back last night, so thought that was a little bit eerie, but you know what, I've really enjoyed this trip, and now I get to get home, and now I'm gonna have some serious withdrawals and all sorts. But do you know what, it's been fun, and fly back again and again. We fly back later, but not for another few hours. But I think what I'm going to do in the meantime to just kill some time is explore a bit of Philly, see some bits that I might not have seen already. But you know what, let's make the most of it these last few hours, and then head to the airport and have a nice safe trip home. Alright, I've just checked out of my hostel, and I tell you what's really quite ironic is that today is probably going to be the warmest day of the trip. Like where it is right now, I think it's going to be like later today about 25 degrees Celsius or something, which is just mad for Philly. And I thought that would have been nice to have had all week long, but obviously the cold weather got in the way of that. Thank you very much. And also I thought I'd take advantage as well of the shorts as well, because you know what, it's nice warm weather, and as we all know, it's always sunny in Philadelphia. Also, another thing that I find myself coming towards a lot, and it's only because it's in close proximity to where my hostel is, and that is the Independence Hall over here. And I know I've passed by here quite a few times in this last week, but it's interesting to note how, obviously, the historical significance of the Independence Hall, because of course, Declaration of Independence, basically the birth of the United States of America as we know it. But just there's all sorts of history and all sorts that we can think about. And then I guess, I don't know what it is, sometimes we're coming back here, but I think when you go to places like this and you kind of want to learn about its historical significance, that's what I love. Okay, I've done a little bit of stuff in Philly, I've just basically been doing some shopping and whatnot, nice little bit of a clothes haul, and then now I'm just about to get into my lift. And now I think my lift has just turned up, so what I'm going to do is head there now and go to the airport, which is always all sorts of depressing, isn't it? Okay, I've just made it to the airport here in Philly. Don't want to be here. It does feel quite depressing and all sorts, but anyway, let's find the BA check-in desk and let's get ourselves checked in for the flight. Okay, I've dropped off my suitcase and I've also made it through security, and yeah, we're on the departure site now. But what's really cool is a few weeks ago I decided to see if there was any upgrades available or anything like that, and I managed to find a cheap upgrade to Premium Economy or World Traveller Plus for British Airways, and yeah, got that extra bit of legroom, which I'm more than chuffed about. Although sadly my long streak of window seats on a flight has come to an end, because when I was checking in yesterday it was yeah, there's no window seats available, so I'm in the middle section, which is, it is what it is, but I'm sure it'll be fun nonetheless. Nice to have that extra bit of legroom. Okay, so I managed to get to my gate, and I've also changed up my clothes as well. I think what it is, I might make a habit of this for future reference on long haul flights, is just getting a fresh change of clothes, and just comfy travel clothes, i.e. jogging bottoms and whatnot. But anyway, queuing up now. Never a fan of getting on the jet bridge on the way to plane, because then it all starts getting depressing, and yeah, let's just play that music again because the weather's like that. But hopefully it should be a nice comfy seat for a nice comfy flight, and then being back home as soon as possible, and hopefully I can get some sleep on this flight. I'm bloody knackered. Okay, sat down for the flight, in my seat. Again, it feels weird not being at a window seat or anything, but got a nice bit of leg room, and also you've got a blanket, got a padded blanket, pillow and all sorts. So yeah, I don't know if I'll get any footage on this flight, but nonetheless, it was it's nice. Hopefully I'll get some decent sleep on this flight or something, because I am shattered. I want some sleep. God, I feel like I'm living in luxury. We've got a menu. I don't know, obviously, like, you know, I'm very accustomed to that with like business class and whatnot, but I say I'm accustomed. I've only flown business class the one time, but I'll tell you what's really nice is being here in World Traveller class, and yeah, it's nice, got that extra bit of leg room, and hopefully it's a really decent flight. Okay, I've just landed back at Heathrow. I am very tired because of course I am. I only managed a few hours sleep, but still better than nothing. Anyway, I've got my bag, managed to exchange some leftover dollars as well. And then, unlike the last time that I was here, where my train got cancelled and I had to compromise very quickly, thankfully everything's scheduled to go ahead as planned this morning. So I'm gonna go ahead into central London, and then I'm gonna head home from there. Okay, so I've made it to King's Cross. Trying to rest my voice because I've been trying to record this bit and I can't stop coughing. But anyway, here with plenty of time, and you know, I've got some Lucozade as well because I feel like, you know, Lucozade makes you feel better, so that'll help me. But yeah, it's just the waiting game now before my train arrives, and then we can get going home as well. Okay, so I've just done something pretty cool. So even though I've got my train going home, I've managed to get it upgraded to first class, and how I've done it is basically there's this app called Seat Frog, where essentially you can either pay that little bit extra and upgrade instantly for your train, or you can essentially bid for it a bit like eBay, and I managed to put in a good bid at the last minute and I won. So I'm travelling in style, it's quite fitting. So I flew premium economy on my flight last night back to London, and then now I'm travelling by train in first class. So we're going up in the world. What's going on? Just got off the train in Northallerton, and how apropos, literally as I come home, it starts raining. Ugh, what a surprise. Anyway, my mum's here to pick me up and we're gonna go home from there. Oh, she's running up to meet me. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, missed you.
Bless your heart.
Oh.
Come on, let's get you to bed and let's...
Hello. Hey. Oh, am I important? Am I important? Oh, hello. Hey. See, I'm not that important, am I? Oh, no, do you care now? Do you care now? Come here. Oh, bless her. And I am home. I'm absolutely exhausted. I am. Like, I'm running on a severe lack of sleep and all sorts. Cold and everything, but you know what? It's been worth it, hasn't it? It's been an absolutely incredible week in Philadelphia for all sorts of reasons, you know, just getting around to explore the city, all the wrestling that I attended, especially WrestleMania, both nights over this past weekend. Everything's just been wonderful, and I just want to shout out some of the amazing people that I've met, like, you know, throughout this time, you know, people who I was able to interact with and, you know, have some great opportunities to, you know, contribute towards the wrestling scene in a sense with this. It's been absolutely wonderful, and now I can just, you know, have all sorts of withdrawals from this trip and just but think about all the good memories. It's been that fun, and yeah, I need some sleep, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I would usually like extend this out and say, oh yeah, this happened and this happened, and I can't believe all this happened, but yeah, I'm exhausted. I've had a really great time nonetheless in Philadelphia. Definitely wouldn't rule out going again, even if it's something wrestling related. But anywho, I'm gonna disappear here now, but I will leave you with some advice, and that is always to enjoy yourself, stay safe, and make the most of every opportunity that comes your way. Thank you for watching, and peace.
Hi there, it's Ollie in the editing booth whilst he's recording this. Editing booth, nice, my bedroom. But I tell you what, this trip has just been so much fun. I would probably make an argument this has probably been one of my favourite trips to America, and I've done plenty of those, but honestly, this trip has been all the more satisfying, getting to experience WrestleMania and everything else that I did around WrestleMania. I just want to live it all again, which is what you guys can do through the magic of these vlogs. But I tell you what, definitely would not rule out going to Philly again, as aforementioned, and yeah, I'm feeling quite happy. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you guys later.